Bigger issue, of course, is that you don't have to carry a gun through luggage to shoot up, God forbid, a luggage area. You could have just driven up, brought those weapons inside a luggage area. It's fully unsecured, and you could have done horrible damage. So that's a bigger issue that I think we have to talk about.
So the soft target area, and on that, Mike Barrett, let me ask, because we know that in last year there were some horrific airport attacks, terrorist attacks. You had the Ataturk attack, of course, 42 people killed. Brussels, 32 civilians dead, 3 perpetrators. We don't know what sparked what happened in Fort Lauderdale today, and I don't think we can rule out terrorism, but certainly airports have become an amazing target for these terrorists.
Airports have. I mean, right now, all indications we have are what I would almost call this is sort of a variant of road rage. You know, somebody who obviously happened to have brought the weapon with him, but it didn't seem like it's a premeditated thing. If you were going to do that, you probably would have done that at the point of departure, not the point of arrival, unless there's some
What's the difference? Because it seems like everyone was a sitting duck.
Right, but why would you go through the effort of going through this long flight to arrive in Florida only to pull out your gun and shoot a few people? I mean, it just doesn't seem to make much sense. He seemed to have carried the weapon, probably was not intending to do this, I would think, based on the evidence we have right now, which makes it very, very different than the kinds of terrorism things that we've been trying to protect against. One of the things that, you know, you're absolutely right. There's plenty of soft targets. There's people that are going to congregate at concerts, at restaurants, waiting to buy the new technology that's coming out for sale, waiting to get into a holiday sale, you know, at a store. I mean,
yeah.
there's no end to the soft targets.
Although, let me go to Mike Baker for a moment, because I want to get his thoughts on this. One thing we do know that differentiates airports from other soft targets is you've got a big swell of people from different countries. You've got, of course, the lax security, and there's the symbolism associated with that, particularly for the nation that owns those, the airports represent. So there are a lot of things that make this an especially even more tantalizing target, particularly for terrorists. Right, Mike Baker?
Well, I mean, it does, you know, but any transportation hub, any transportation center, as we've seen also from train attacks and station attacks, it's a problem. This is the whole separate conversation, though. Look, we'll figure out his motivation, and that's what they're working on right now. I mean, first of all, you know, do you know of any other, do you have any other associates? Do you know of any other attacks that are planned? And then get down to the motivation. We'll figure that out. So up until that point, when it becomes clear, everything's speculation. But another conversation is the same thing that TSA, Homeland Security, FBI, others have been having for quite some time, which is, you know, what is that balance of security at a place like an airport? How far out do you push that security perimeter? You know, we can lock things down. We can reduce the risk further down towards zero, but we're going to create an environment that people aren't going to want to live in. So this conversation has been taking place. It's not like it's something new, but it's an incredibly heavy lift to figure out where is that security perimeter going to be at any given time.